stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
Hey guys, Brian from the Star Wars Canon Library here, and you heard the man, there were stories, and they're all true. This is going to be my review video for the campaign for Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 was finally released this past weekend. Finally got a chance to play it. Now, the deluxe edition came out last Monday, and I was holding off because I was just going to get the standard edition come Friday. And then Friday came, I went to Walmart to get it, and there were no standard editions. So I ended up getting a deluxe, and I could have bought it, 4 days early, but that didn't happen. So, guys, for those of you who follow me on Facebook, you saw that I did do a live stream of my playthrough for the campaign on Twitch, and I've got that footage. I'm going to be uploading it shortly. I'm going to edit it together a little bit, but I set through the entire campaign in one sitting, didn't get up once, and played through the whole thing, which... It was a shorter campaign, but, I mean, compared to, like, Battlefield, but I did it in, I think the video is 4 hours and 55 minutes, I think is what it ended up being, and, I sat and played through the whole thing, didn't get up once. Richard J, I know, tuned in, he was talking to me the whole time, I think he ended up falling asleep on me, but I had a blast playing it, especially, this is one of those games where if you didn't read Inferno Squad, you'll still be able to know what's going on in the game, but having read Inferno Squad, you have more of a connection to these characters, and when certain things happen in the game, you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. So, this is actually going to be a non-spoiler, then spoiler review. So, because, I mean, there's not really a whole lot in there that's like earth-shattering when it comes to the Star Wars galaxy, but at the same time, you don't want to... There's certain things you want to be surprised at. There's certain things that happen in the game where, when it pops up, I was a kid losing my freaking mind. And you guys will see when I upload the footage of my gameplay through it. I lost it. This game is freaking phenomenal, guys. I know we've got some more story DLC coming. I'm really anxious to get that now. But just for what we got so far, awesome game. Good job, EA. All things aside, forget about the microtransaction thing that pissed off a lot of people. Forget about, all the negative publicity that's been around this game. Let's just focus mainly on the campaign, okay? That's what we're focusing on. Sorry, Fed. That's what we're focusing on. So, the campaign starts off with you in the action right off the bat. Picks up about halfway through Return of the Jedi, I think. Somewhere close to the beginning, about halfway through, something like that. I'm assuming that's about when it is, because they do talk about, the Rebel Alliance massing near Sullust, which we heard about in Return of the Jedi. But then, after the first mission, we cut to the Battle of Endor, which is the massive space battle that's going on, and we actually see the Super Star Destroyer nosedive into the Death Star, Admiral Piet's Star Destroyer. And you see the entire Battle of Endor from another point of view, which is really, really cool. And another thing is this. Throughout the game, there were several name drops and several references to other things that have happened in canon, whether it be, a comic book or a novel or just a character in general. There were all these mentions of other things that happened in canon material, and I remember saying during the live stream that this game is really a love letter to everybody who keeps up on the new canon, because, I mean, there was a name drop of Admiral Ray Sloan, Vice Admiral Ray Sloan. There was a mention of the observatories from the Aftermath series. There was a mention of Sunspot Prison from the Star Wars comic. There, all these different references. Life Debt. There was a lot of stuff going on in Life Debt. But obviously, this isn't so much of a spoiler. But the whole game leads up to the big battle of Jakku. That's really the big finale. I don't want to say the finale, but it's the big battle at the end of the game. So this game takes place during the same time as Shattered Empire and the entire Aftermath trilogy. And some of the events you see that happen in this game are also in the comics. I mean, the things are happening simultaneously. Matter of fact, there was one battle where Richard J was watching and he's like, "Did you see that?" And I said, "See what?" And he told me that there was a certain character there flying around in a dogfight, and I was just like, Oh, they would be there. That makes complete and total sense. And they were there. I mean, this game stayed so true to the canon material that we've had so far that just little details like that. Some of the artwork that was spread around on some of the planets, like Vardos, which we know from the novel of Inferno Squad that a lot of it was made by Aiden's mother before she died, and it was gorgeous. You guys, you got to go check out that gameplay whenever I get it uploaded. The video is going to be close to 5 hours long, but and you can skip certain parts and get to the mainly. You can mainly skip around. I'm going to put the whole video up, my entire gameplay, because there's a lot of commentary that I did throughout it that I want to leave in there. But you can skip like to all the cutscenes if you want to see like a surprise look or whatever, and you actually see my reaction to some of the stuff. But I know there's one part in the game where I think I was on Vardos, and it was raining, and there was a stormtrooper nearby, and I stopped to where the camera was right in his face, and you could see the water streaks coming down his helmet. All right, now the reason I bring that up, the detail in this game is stupid phenomenal. It's absolutely gorgeous, to the point where in the opening cutscene, when Aiden is talking, or this rebel is talking to Aiden, you can see the pores on their skin. I mean, you can see the whiskers where he had just cleanly shaven. You could still see, like the black specks, the hair follicles where they're going to grow out next. I mean, it's that detailed. It's a gorgeous game. The detail in this game is unmatched by anything else. It is absolutely beautiful. And it's all in-game footage, too, that you see that all these details, and it's their attention to detail is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous game. The story is phenomenal. You actually feel like you are playing a Star Wars movie. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go into a little bit of spoiler territory here, if you can call it spoiler territory. Some of the things that happened in the story that I really didn't see happening, and even after they did happen, I didn't think it was actually happening. I'm going to be talking a little bit about Inferno Squad, the novel. If you guys haven't read that yet, I'm going to be talking about some things that happen in that as well. So be warned, this is a spoiler warning. First off, I want to talk about the big pivotal thing, obviously, if you guys have played the game. The one thing that happened in the story that I didn't see coming, and that is the defection of Inferno Squad, mainly Miko and Aiden, them leaving Inferno Squad. And at first, I really thought it was a ruse, because I mean, if you go back to the Inferno Squad novel, the way that they portrayed Aiden as this traitor in order to get her to infiltrate Saw Gerrera's partisans was geniusly done. It was done amazingly, and I really thought that was the same kind of thing happening here when they joined the rebellion. And it turns out they really joined the rebellion. And I was like, I didn't see that coming, especially considering how loyal Aiden was to the Empire and Inferno Squad, stuff like that. It was this shocker to see her and Miko turn. But anyway, that was a really cool part that I really didn't see happening. Some of the other things, seeing the debris field of the Death Star after it blew up, and just hearing little nods here and there of other stuff going on. The one thing that caught me by surprise the most out of everything was when you go to Maz Kanata's castle for the first time and you see Han Solo, and he's got a beard, mustache. I was like, really? Because I don't remember, they didn't mention that in the Life Debt novel, so not that I remember anyway. If they did, let me know, but I don't remember them mentioning that at all in the Life Debt novel, that he had a beard and that he had a mustache. But now if you go back and read Life Debt, he's got a beard and mustache when you think about it, because he's literally leaving this game to go do Life Debt. So this game takes place over a certain period of time where it's literally during the entire Aftermath trilogy. So guys, like I said, that's all I'm going to say about spoilers. You guys got to go pick up this game. Do you have to buy the deluxe edition? Probably not. It's just a couple extra little download codes. That's all it is. As a matter of fact, here I'll tell you what it is. You've got a download code for that, and it's right here on this little slip. The download code for the deluxe edition just simply gets you. It says elite weapons, attachments, and star cards for troopers, which isn't that big of a deal. Star Wars Battlefront 2 Last Jedi Heroes, which includes exclusive Star Wars The Last Jedi outfits for Kylo Ren and Rey, and an instant access to upgrades, and Star Wars The Last Jedi Millennium Falcon. So really it's just a skin pack and a couple of extra star cards. That's all it is. And then there's another code in here. If you guys play Galaxy of Heroes, there's a code in here for an episode 8 Kylo Ren skin for Galaxy of Heroes. So personally, I don't think it's worth the extra $20, considering you can pretty much unlock all this stuff anyway throughout the gameplay. But if you guys were on like a budget and you've only got $60 and you haven't got enough for a game, go get the standard edition. You don't have to get the Elite Trooper edition. Personally, it's not worth the extra $20. So, guys, that's my review of the campaign for Battlefront 2. I've been playing a few extra matches online so far, and I'm loving it so far. I've already unlocked Darth Vader, already got the Emperor, man. I'm like losing my freaking mind. So if you guys want to play Battlefront with me, add me on PS4, on my PlayStation 4. The name is Doc in a Blue Box. It's DOCINABLUEBOX. Doc in a Blue Box, all one word. Yes, it's a Doctor Who reference. Don't judge me. I like Doctor Who too. So add me on there. I will add you guys back. And if you guys happen to see me on playing Battlefront, drop me a line. I will gladly play with you guys. Probably going to be playing it quite a bit here for the next probably week and a half. I'm addicted to it. I just can't stop. It's actually paused in there right now. I just did a video for a Facebook page for the Justice League review, and I took a break waiting for that to render so I could go play a match of Battlefront. So guys, yeah, that's my review for Battlefront. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought. If you've played it, are you excited to play it? I don't want any conversation about these microtransactions. I don't want any of the negative stuff around it, okay, guys? Yes, you're entitled to your own opinion, but let's keep it civil. Let's focus on the campaign itself. What did you guys think about it? What are you looking forward to the most? So let me know in the comment section below, guys. And until next time, this is Brian signing off. May the Force be with you. Hey guys, make sure to check out the website. It is www.starwarscanonlibrary.com. You can email us anytime with any questions for any Star Wars canon material whatsoever. It's just StarWarsCanonLibrary@gmail.com. Make sure to check out our Facebook page as well. It is facebook.com/StarWarsCanonLibrary. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. There's plenty more videos coming where this one came from. If you really liked it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd sure appreciate it.